Surprising news of the week is a Bobby Shmurda tour completely flopping, that it had to get canceled before it even started. And Bobby Shmurda tried to do a little runaround before the tour company and the people involved in setting up the tour said, nah, we're not going to let you do that. So Bobby Shmurda says, hey, to all my fans, I apologize. I don't know who Bobby Shmurda is.
Damn, Chad, we've been shooting for mad long, though. No bad.
Boy fans, there are Bobby B.
I ain't even. Oh, Bobby Shmurda is the biggest flop in rap history. I forgot what channel is it. Hold on. Hello, yeah. Shout out though.
Maybe there are computers fans, but there are not Bobby Shmurda fans.
I don't think he's a flop though. I think he's just chilling, bro. He just not. You know what I'm saying? He was in jail for mad long. You know. He's just enjoying life at this point, bro. He's not on that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I gotta. You know.
I apologize for the tour being canceled. I take full responsibility. I have to go through lawsuits with these guys. Works Philip Stengel works at Halo Touring. I get guap that I knew better to do business with. Let this be a life lesson to all business owners and affiliate. Don't leave nothing in no one's hands. Don't matter how much you gotta work. Nobody's gonna treat your work like it's you, true, except if you got a top. Pause. Done. Expert. What? But that happens once in a blue moon because you have money does not make you a boss. Anyways, I apologize again to all of my fans. I might have to go through some lawsuits and lawyer fee money, aka the industry most wanted. Ain't nothing new. I've been fighting. The Bobby Shmurda is clearly the industry's least wanted, as well as the fans' least wanted. Usually somebody's like, yo, I'm the industry's most wanted, but the streets is messing with me. And by the streets, I mean like their own fan base. The actual
you just be chilling, bro.
Mess with the artist, but perhaps the company is not in favor of what they've got going on. Think of a Drake right now. Although there is this whole, I think I'll just save that for another video topic. I think Bobby Shmurda was lucky to even get an opportunity to tour. But then they go in. So the guy that he tagged, Bobby, said, oh, no, this is not happening. Because usually when we get a situation like this, the person that's being called out, they just lay back, they let it pass, and then they keep it pushing. And the majority of the time, it is the artist's fault. So he posts this and says, let's be clear. The tour was canceled because average ticket sales across markets were 10 per city. That's not viable under any circumstances, no matter the artist or budget. That's a fact. I'm surprised they even sold 10. He was going smoke perp on this tour. Bobby Shmurda chose to publicly vent rather than acknowledge performance metrics. His frustration is understood, but the numbers don't lie. The problem wasn't promotion.
It was going smoke
the industry isn't about
perp.
emotion, it's about execution. If 10 people are buying tickets, there's no show. Period. This post was a distraction. The facts are facts.
I don't even got no energy, man. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all still here, man. Shout out to y'all boys. I love y'all boys.
Sell enough for it to make sense. Now I do think Russ.
The clip's gonna be on YouTube though, so if anything, if y'all want to dip, it's cool. Y'all check that on YouTube though.
A health issue, a mental health issue. So I don't know. He's usually somebody that has sold out these venues before or has toured Europe. So I'm inclined to believe that, including the fact that he is an independent artist and wasn't blaming anybody. He took full accountability for the situation. And there were a lot of people that were upset that the tour got canceled. Unlike Bobby Shmurda, nobody. You look at Bobby Shmurda's comment section. Nobody's saying, "Yo, I bought tickets to the Minneapolis show. Come on, man, I'm disappointed." And 10 tickets on average, 10. Smoke perp at least. He had a couple of venues where he was doing 15 to 25 people. So for Bobby, damn. And this guy goes on to say, full transparency, the tour was canceled due to an average of 10 tickets per show. We have receipts. Sometimes artists lash out publicly. That's emotion. We deal in data. We wish Bobby Shmurda best of luck on the club circuits. This guy's cold. This guy's not playing around. And I enjoy the energy that he's bringing to Bobby Shmurda because we get a text thread between them. And he says when they log in, you have to tell them it's two separate pages. One is for Facebook and the other page is for Instagram ads. They're talking about like running promotion for the tour. And then this dude Philip goes on and says, hey, BITCH, let me know if you need the book mailing address to sue me. And anytime we can run the effing fade, ain't no B here. You ain't gonna talk to me like you have been. I didn't see a response from Bobby Shmurda after that. He says tempers flared and things were said from both sides. Call it even as men and let's follow through with what we started. In this business, we have moments that aren't so pretty at times. No need to sue or stop any tour because men.
Dang, Bobby didn't say nothing because he didn't want to go back to jail, bro. He's not trying to crash out. Wasn't that a white gang?
I think these guys were trying to do this like a make-a-wish. We're all before
a white nigga, bro.
When did he get out? Maybe when Bobby's calling. They're talking about like on 10 tickets, 20.
Like, from the profile, we can see is a white nigga, man.
Here,
come on, man. Not even on no racist shit, but Bobby Shmurda fuck them niggas up, bro. Whoever they you know what I mean, represent whatever, all them niggas is getting beat by Bobby Shmurda, bro. He didn't reply because he was scared, bro. He didn't reply because he didn't want to go to jail, gang. He already went there. He already went there. He don't want to go back.
Has 3 songs, and they were all before he got locked up. Well, you could say 2.5. He had Bobby B, he had Hot Boy, and he had Computers, which is like half of a song. So what is he going to tour off of? Nobody demands Bobby. And I think this is a delusional thought from Bobby Shmurda because we left him years ago. I think, what was it, when did he get out? Maybe 2020, 2021, around there. There was hype around him.
He should have kept on dropping, man.
They're not having him on their feature list. They're not having, like, for example, Young Thug was like, yeah, you know, Bobby kept this solid, this and that. I don't see Bobby Shmurda featured on anything Young Thug related. I'm not sure if he did something with the Migos. I think actually they did give him a feature, but them giving him a feature, it's kind of like doing something behind closed doors because nobody's gonna see the song. You know, Bobby Shmurda dropped an album in 2022. I didn't know, nor did I care, because he was dropping some buns after that, and he's just too busy with these chicks. You know what's the funniest thing? The rapper that gave Bobby the biggest look is 6ix9ine. Like, that song Stupid, it's one of his most popular songs. Now, he does have that song Shmoney with Quavo and I believe Rowdy Rebel, but that song with 6ix9ine did numbers, and that was before he got out. He was still locked up at the same time. But Bobby
Yeah.
Shmurda is an act like Jim Jones, right? At a period of time. Jim Jones had We Fly High, and he was just doing clubs off of that. Jim Jones was not about to go on tour himself. Nobody was going to buy tickets to Jim Jones. Now, if you put Dipset together, and then people are, okay, we're going to see Cam, we're going to see, what's his name? We're going to see Jewels, we're going to see Jim Jones, and each of them got their own catalog, and Jim Jones has like 1 or 2 songs, and he's featured on a bunch of different tracks. Okay, now that makes sense for me to buy some tickets to. Bobby, we'll see him on the lineup do his 2 songs when we buy Rolling Loud tickets, or he'll do a club hosting, 2, 3 songs, but an actual dedicated tour in a venue for somebody to go just see Bobby Shmurda. I think they should be embarrassed.
Yo, I'm hungry,
that they bought those tickets.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to go eat after this.
Smoke Perp tickets, or hell, even Lil
Been sure, man, I'm about to go eat.
I'm not inclined to take it that far. And we had some fans making comments like, "Oh, you have 2 million monthly listeners, and you were only able to sell this many tickets." That's not how it works. Like, he's not a one-hit wonder, really, although kind of.
I understand what this is about, though. So basically, he sold the thing, bro. I hate when people start throwing ads, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like the 4th one or something. Shout out to you, my boy. But yeah, I don't like that. But I understand though. Basically, Bobby Shmurda is not selling like more than Sand the City, bro. What can we say, bro? We can't expect like a lot, bro. He been in jail for the longest, bro. Even if like he wanted to come here and drop, man, he can't, cause it's like, bro, you've been there for so long, you don't know what that makes. Like, I don't know, bro. He been there for so long, bro. You don't know how he feels, bro. You don't know how the motivation is looking like. Like, it's cool, bro. It's W vid though. I'm gonna leave it a like though, but I don't like the ads all the time, man. You gotta chill with that, man.